One name alone does not identify a man, but one character does. Welcome to section 2 of chapter 3 of the Holy Quran. Let's go. إن الذين كفروا لن تغني عنهم أموالهم ولا أولادهم من الله شيئا. Those who reject faith, neither their possessions أموالهم nor their progeny, or nor their numerous progeny, numerous is in brackets, nor their numerous progeny will avail them aught against God. أولئك أولئك هم الوقود النار. أولئك هم الوقود النار. Sorry, وقود النار. أولئك هم الوقود النار. They are themselves but fuel for the fire. Waqud, fuel. Either fuel or anything that can provide fire. Firewood, for instance. أولئك هم الوقود النار. There's no note to that. Let's go to sign 11. That was sign 10 we just did. Sign 11. كداب الله كداب آل فرعون والذين من قبلهم. Their plight will be, and that is in brackets, their plight will be, that is in brackets. We remove the bracket, it simply goes. No better than that of the people of Pharaoh, no better than that of the people of Pharaoh and their predecessors. وَالَّذِينَ مِنْ قَبْلِهِمْ, we are their predecessors. كذبوا بآياتنا فأخذتهم كذبوا بآياتنا فأخذهم الله بذنوبهم فأخذهم الله بذنوبهم. They denied our signs. كذبوا بآيات الله. They denied our signs. And God called them to account for their sins. فأخذهم الله بذنوبهم. God called them to account for their sins. Wallahu shadidun ikabi. Wallahu shadidun ikabi. For God is strict in punishment. For God is strict in punishment. There is a note to it. 350. No, 350. And it's against Fir'aun, people of Fir'aun, 350. From the beginning of the world, sin, oppression, arrogance, and want of faith have gone together. Oh my God. Sin, oppression, sin, oppression, arrogance, and want of faith have gone together. The Pharaoh of the time of Moses relied upon his power, his territory. No. relied on his power, his territory, his armies, and his resources to mock at Moses, the messenger of God, and to oppress the people of Moses. God saved the Israelites. God saved the Israelites and punished their oppressors through many plagues and calamities. Through many plagues and calamities. We go to the next sign, which is sign 12. كل للذين كفروا استغلبوا استغلبونا وتهشرون إلى جهنم. Say to those who reject faith, soon will ye be vanquished. Say yastaklabuna, watashiruna, will be vanquished, watashiruna, and gathered together, tasharuna, to hell, ila jahannama. Gathered together to hell. Ila jahannama. وبئس mihadu. وبئس المهاد. An evil bed indeed. An evil bed indeed to lie on. To lie on is in brackets. Without the brackets, it simply reads an evil bed indeed. Let's go to no. There is no three. No 3, 5, 1. Vanquished. Sata labuna. You will soon be vanquished. Sata labuna. As Moses warned the Egyptians, so the warning is here, sounded to the pagan Arabs, the Jews. Oh, pardon me. So the pagan Arabs, the Jews, and the Christians, and all who resisted faith, that their resistance would be in vain. Already the battle of Badr, already the battle of Badr, into brackets, referred to in the next verse, brackets close. So already the battle of Badr had been a warning, had been a warning. Had been a warning how faith must conquer with the help of God. How faith must conquer with the help of God. The next few decades saw the Byzantine and the Persian empires overthrown because of their arrogance and their resistance to the law of God. To the law of God. And that was note 351 to sign 12. Let's go to sign 13. قد كان لكم آيات قد كان لكم آية في الفتنين في الفتنين أتك أتكة في فتنين أتكة. There has already been for you a sign in the two armies fitnini that met in combat. In combat is in brackets in combat. Atakatan met. Mm, uh, Fi'atan, sorry, fi'atun takatilu, fi'atun takatilu fi sabilillahi. فئة تقاتل في سبيل الله وأخرى كا وأخرى كافرة وأخرى كافرة يرونهم مثلهم أرى العين. Pardon me, viewers. Sometimes I have problem with my vision. One was fighting in the cause of God. فتنة تقاتل في سبيل الله وأخرى كافرة in the cause of God. The other resisting God, and the other resisting God. وأخرى كافرة يرونهم مثلين يرونهم مثليهم يرونهم مثليهم يرونهم مثلين رأى العين of the other resisting God. These saw with their own eyes. Twice their number. These saw with their own eyes twice their numbers. Sorry, twice their number. يرونهم مثلين را اثنين راء العين. Twice their number. والله يؤيد بنصره والله والله يويد بنصره. But God doeth support with the aid. God doeth support with his aid, and he pleaseth in this, with his aid and pleaseth. Wallahu yuwaidu binasrihi man yasha'a. Yuwaidu binasrihi man yasha'a. And God doeth support with his aid whom he pleaseth, man yasha'a. Mm. Uh, إن في ذلك لعبرة لأولي الأبصار. إن ذلك لعبرة لأولي ال- لأولي أبصار. لأولي الأبصار. Uh, in this is a lesson, La Ibraton, for such as have eyes to see, Lu'ulul Absaru, for such as have eyes to see, Lu'ulul Absaru. Uh, let's go to note 353. Mm. Did we do 352? No, I don't think we did 352. Let's try. 352. Uh, it is to sign 13, and it's against meeting in combat. Mm. Atakatan. Atakatan, meeting in combat. 352. This refers to the Battle of Badr. This refers to the Battle of Badr in Ramadan in the second year of Hijrah. The little exiled community of Meccan Muslims with their friends in Medina had organized themselves into a God fearing community but were constantly in danger of being attacked by their pagan enemies of Mecca in alliance with some of the disaffected elements into brackets Jews and hypocrites. Jews and hypocrites. Mm. Of course, today it's been known that the Jews are, themselves are hypocrites. Mm. Jews and hypocrites in brackets, uh, disaffected elements in or near Medina itself. The design of the Meccans was, was to gather all resources they could and with an overwhelming force to crush and annihilate Muhammad and his party. To this end, Abu Sufyan was leading a richly laden caravan from Syria to Mecca. From Syria to Mecca, full stop. He called for armed aid from Mecca, full stop. The battle, I don't know when the call full stops, and I have to march on. Pardon me. Uh, to this end, Abu Sufyan was leading a richly laden caravan from Syria to Mecca, to Mecca. Full stop. He called for armed he he called for armed aid from Mecca. The battle was fought in the plain of Badr, about 150 kilometers southwest of Medina. Full stop. The Muslim force consisted of only about 330 men, mostly ill armed. but they were led by Muhammad and they were fighting for their faith. The Meccan army, well armed, the Meccan army, well armed and well equipped, numbered over 1,000 and had among its leaders some of the most experienced warriors of Arabia, including Abu Jahl, including Abu Jahl, uh, the inveterate foe and persecutor of Islam. Full stop. Against all odds, the Muslim, against all odds, the Muslims won a brilliant victory, and many of the enemy leaders, including Abu Jahl, were killed. That was note 352 to sign 13. Now let's go to note 353. No, it's still sign 13. It's still sign 13. So let's go to the next sign, to the next note, to the same sign 13. And the next note is 353. 353. It was impossible. It was impossible. Twice their number. That's it's against twice their number. Uh, it was impossible without the miraculous aid of God for such a small and ill-equipped force as was the Muslim band to defeat the large, well-found force of the enemy. Full stop. But their faith, firmness, zeal, and discipline won them divine aid. Full stop. Enemy prisoners stated that the enemy's ranks saw the Muslim force to be many times larger than it was. That is the end of the second note to sign 13. We shall halt here, and when we come back, we shall go to sign 14. That was the second note to sign 13. When we come back in the next video, we shall go to sign 14 of section 2 of the Holy Quran. Thank you very much. Bye bye. Au revoir. May God bless you all. Pardon me, I have a running nose.